Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Lace up your running shoes and join the community for the Jace Race 2026 on Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska Junior Senior High School. The 5K walk and run begins at 8 a.m. and honors the memory of Jace Carrico while bringing the community together for a fun-filled morning. Registration is open now. Just scan the QR code on the event flyer or visit the North Mahaska Education Foundation Facebook page for details. Come run, walk, remember, and enjoy New Sharon Spring Festival activities afterward. The Jace Race 2026, Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska High School. Be part of something meaningful.
Looking for bargains? Mark your calendar for the Sigourney Citywide Garage Sale, happening June 4th through the 6th throughout Sigourney. For more info, email info@kcediowa.org. Call 641-622-2288 or stop by the Keokuk County Economic Development Office at 112 East Washington Street in Sigourney. Don't miss the Sigourney Citywide Garage Sale, June 4th through 6th. Sponsored by Keokuk County Economic Development.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
Get ready, Southeast Iowa. Skunk River Radio proudly presents the free outdoor concert celebrating 1 year of real country Skunk River Radio, powered by headline sponsor Oski Dental. Join us Saturday, June 13th at the Pavilion on the southeast corner of the Sigourney Square from 6 to 9 p.m. for a huge night featuring the Sinclairs with special opening act Neva Alden. Enjoy live music, food from Dr. Spud's Gourmet Potatoes, and thanks to our amazing sponsors, including Sigourney Body Shop, Mahaska Drug, Tassel Ridge Winery, Amy's Salon House and Spa, Sigourney Motors, Shuttler Insurance Services, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Keswick, Lifetime Dental Solutions, and We Care Pediatrics. Admission is free. Saturday, June 13th from Skunk River Radio. And it's time now for the sports section. We are live at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney at 119 East Marion Street on the south side of the square. Stop in on this bright and sunny Saturday morning for some coffee, for some breakfast, maybe do some shopping while you're out and about. It's a busy day here in southeast Iowa. Of course, we've got the I think about every small town in southeast Iowa today has citywide garage sales going on. So wherever you're at, do some garage sailing. Maybe you're in New Sharon doing the Jace Race this morning, or wherever you're at. Plenty of things to do, and we've got sports to talk about. We've got the return of AJ Johnson from KTVO. AJ, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. Don't make it a big deal or anything.
It's a huge deal. Woo! We've got SK trap shooting waiting in the wings, but we're going to start off with Keota baseball. AJ, take it away.
Steve Shetler, it is so good to be back.
Thank you.
Last time I left, I was like, well, that was a fun experience that he'll probably never have me back for. And lo and behold, I got the call. And
heck yeah.
Get to hang out with some of my favorite schools. I know they think I'm just saying that, but there is actually some Keota love that was born here on this show last season. So we started with the softball, and let's see if baseball can steal my heart the same way. And when we're done, we'll hug the boys. How's that sound, guys? All right, so there's one running theme that has always gone on with this show with me, and it's that I am horrible with names. But the best part is this time you're doing it for the audience, not for me. So we'll go down the line if you'll give the wonderful viewers your name and your year.
Chase Afley, Sr.
Bryson Horace, Jr.
Brendan McGuire, Jr.
Austin Waterhouse, I'm the coach.
All right. Well, we're going to start here. Definitely thought you were a player. 1,000% thought you were a player. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, why can't I remember his name from the roster? Because it was on a whole different page. Awesome. Well, nice to have you guys in. Congrats on all your young success. Guys, first and foremost, I wanted to start here. I was talking to Stout during track and field season, and he talked to me about some upgrades around the baseball and softball facilities. Did you guys get some of those upgrades?
Yeah, last year I believe we got a new outfield, like a whole fence in the outfield, and then we got a new backstop. The fence behind the backstop or whatever is the net.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really
So
nice.
you guys, they're not touching your field yet, huh?
No, not quite.
No turf on your field. How's that make you feel?
No. I mean, it's a lot of money. So.
I haven't been to the school yet. You guys give me the awesome look of like playing at 5:30 when most of the other schools play at 7, but you're also an hour and 10 minutes away from me and 30 minutes away from everybody else. So like I have to be very meticulous about when I get out there. So I haven't been yet. How's the turf look on the softball field?
It does look nice, and it's nice for like the fans too, because they can see this. They can see the softball field as well as the baseball field, so they get to watch 2 games at once.
Awesome. Bet. Well, I do know that part. I haven't been out there this season. I've been out there a few times. I've been out there this season. I'm on the way. I'm looking. Monday would be a great day, but it's not at home for you guys, so it's not as exciting. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll start here on the left with Chase. Sitting 3-1 right now. Feeling good?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. When you look at this team this early part of the season, how are you feeling about the way you guys have kind of gone about business?
Our first game we came out and we struggled hitting the ball. We did a good job fielding, and we thought, we really got to focus on hitting the ball. So we had 3 games the week after that, and we did a great job. We played a lot better. I think part of the reason we're playing so well is our team chemistry. We get along so well, and I think that just goes onto the field, and I think it shows.
Still early in the season, and one thing I've always noticed about like single A and Class 1A is like early season for you guys is actually still a big chunk of the season because yours is so shortened. But so you guys have less time to kind of put it all together.
Yeah.
I know we're only 4 games in. You had a couple games canceled or postponed. In this early 4-game stretch, has there been a spot where like you're like, okay, this is where it's kind of clicking what we need to do or what we do well?
Yeah, after we lost that first game, we kind of all came together and we're like, hey, we gotta get better. We gotta play better. And coming into that next week, we knew like, hey, 3 conference games, we gotta win these. And we came out and we did, and we played really well. So that was good.
Bryson, right?
Yep.
Oh, Steve, I'm 2 for 2 early in the season. Hey, we're up for a good summer. 2 for 2 is crazy. It took me like 5 weeks last year to do that. Bryson, so like after that first loss, did you guys kind of like what was the moment for you guys where like did you look at that game like, all right, we're where we need to be, these are the few things we need to change, and if so, what were those things?
Mainly hitting the ball. Last year we beat them by a lot. This year kind of had some rough stuff that went on. We lost the game because of it, so we just didn't hit the ball, realized that, and fixed it.
What position you play?
Catcher.
So you're like the heart and soul.
I guess.
Spoiler alert. If someone says you're the heart and soul and you say you guess, you're not. You got to own that, man. You got to say, you got to want that. Where if we're thinking individually then, like where you are as a catcher, what do you feel like you're looking to do for the rest of the season to kind of help your squad out and kind of keep headed in the right direction?
Well, it's my first year catching, so it's definitely been a lot of like improvements, I guess. I played off-season baseball. That helped me a lot. I really need to work on like my blocking mainly. That's been an issue.
What have you been learning a lot about playing the catcher position?
Just all of it. Absolutely all of it.
That's fair. I get that, though. Now, like, a lot of times that answer is just like, oh, what a cop-out. But, like, in a real way, that makes a lot of sense. Like, there's just so much for a catcher to really have to have their head on their shoulders about. And it can change the entire outcome of a game if you're not on your game. I'm not going to say what school. I'm not going to call out any of my wonderful supporters. But, I mean, I watched a game where the catcher just couldn't get the ball in the mitt. And, I mean, 3 runs just by that alone changed the whole outcome of the game, and it was a conference game. So you hold a lot of importance on there. So hope they've all stressed that how important you are to their squad, heart and soul.
That's right. That's right.
Brennan,
Yep.
woo! This boy's got it. I think it was the coffee you got me, Steve. I mean, neurons are firing up here. What's been the best part of the season so far for you?
I think it's just watching our young guys grow. I mean, we're such a close group, and we only have 10 healthy guys on the roster this year. I mean, we just lost Aiden Griner; he's hurt. So I mean, we're gonna have 2 8th graders having to play, and then we have some freshmen, through sophomores still going through, and I mean, you could tell that first game they had the jitters of being varsity straight out and then, so I think just watching us grow and progress, and I mean, we're just so close to each other, and I like watching the bond on this team for sure.
You said junior, right?
Yeah.
All right, so summer season's weird. So are you finishing junior or going into junior?
Finishing.
All right, perfect. So one thing I've noticed, being around Keota for this last about year and a half now for me, the growth in all of your sports has been impressive. And obviously losing Aiden Griner, not fun. I mean, obviously he's there to support, but now you get 2 8th graders that have to jump into the fire early. I mean, how does that excite you for what the potential could be next season, and how do you kind of help prepare them for that going to be a senior next year?
Yeah, for sure. It's exciting because you could see the future. Like, even looking down a bunch of years, I mean, we have great coaches that are growing some of the kids up, and so it's exciting to see the success that's going to come through Keota High School. And I mean, having these 8th graders go through it right now is a good thing, and then I think we're all pushing each other hard. I mean, that's one thing about our team is we're always on each other's case, and if you make an error, then you're going to hear about it, or if you strike out, you're going to hear about it. So I think it's just pushing each other. I mean, it's team love. So, yeah, it's exciting.
Bet. All right. Coach, how they doing so far?
They've made a lot of improvements since the first game, especially. The first game was rough. They had, hitting-wise, they had 13 strikeouts. They pitched well, and they fielded well, but the hitting definitely needed improvement, and they've improved a lot.
What's been kind of well, let's go back here. How long you been the head coach?
I believe this is my 3rd year as the head coach, and I was the assistant coach for 1 year, so 4 years in total.
Let's get off track real quick. What's your skin regimen? You must have just graduated college, bro.
No, I'm 25.
Okay. All right. Because I'm like, hold on, man. By 25, I was like, all right, Burger King, I'm done with you. And you're like, I'm coaching, getting ready to go to the big times. I was ready for you to say, this is my first year and we're doing major things. And you're like, nah, I've been around the block a few times. I'm just impressed by you, okay? Well, that means the question I had actually gets to go a step further. So I was going to ask, the message you give them, but more so the importance of the question is, what's the culture that you're trying to kind of instill day in and day out with this group?
Just hard work and effort. Just practice how you play. Just showing a lot of effort on the field. Even if you make an error, just if you're going 100%, you're gonna make the play more often than not if you're putting in the effort.
I think you guys were 7-11 last year?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Okay. So you're already 3-1, pacing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
What's the focus? I know hitting the ball is a big deal. It's baseball. You got to hit the ball.
Yeah.
Got to hit the ball. But what's the focus to kind of have that not be the forefront anymore, but have other aspects of your game be what shines and why you're getting wins?
I think our pitching and hitting, or our pitching and fielding.
Yeah.
Our defense is really good. Chase, he's a great third baseman. We got Bryson behind the plate, and then Brendan. He plays everywhere. He plays short, second. He's a pitcher too. All the way around the field. They're great defenders, and even the 8th graders that they play. They're doing awesome too.
So now thinking about it, we'll get back to the guys here in a second, but. So with such a small roster, how are you guys going about rotating and moving and getting players to kind of buy into maybe having to play a different position in a game?
Yeah, it's tough now only having 10, and pitching wise as well. Pitch count is is rough, and it's going to get even more rough now that we have those two games that got postponed until later dates. We're playing double headers for those games. So I mean, we have like 5 games in 4 days, something like that. Ooh. So I mean, pitching wise, it's going to be a struggle a little bit. But I mean, some guys are going to have to step up and pitch innings and just throw strikes. Honestly.
Yeah. Chase, do you like get excited at the thought of having to like step in somewhere else, play a different role?
You know, the past couple of years we've had a lot of fun pitching on the JV mound. Me and Bryce, he caught for me last year. It was an interesting experience. But to do it on the varsity mound, it's a whole nother level. Obviously, you got to take it a little more serious than we might have last year. But yeah, I've been throwing a lot of bullpens. I've been getting better. So, because coming in, we knew with three pitchers, we're going to run into a point where someone else is a guy step in. So I've been working on it a little bit. I'm getting better. We're going.
All right. Bryce, you're going to get the hard question, but also the fun question. Monday, you guys got good old Sigourney on the mound, on the plates, on the base path in the field. I got here thinking Sigourney and Keota were friends. I soon found out that sometimes, but most of the time, not even a little bit. How are you feeling about this upcoming rivalry game on Monday?
Just kind of got to be prepared. It's a pretty solid team. You're going to have to play well.
You know, I got to be careful because they're all eyeing me over there for the things I'm about to say, but I've watched a lot of Sigourney baseball since I got here, and I watched them the other day against Northland, and while it ended up being like a pretty big victory, this is the first time I've really looked at Sigourney and felt like they're gettable. Do you guys feel the way you're playing right now, you guys can kind of get over the Sigourney hump on Monday?
Yeah, I really do, especially if we keep the hitting up. The last couple games we've hit really well, I feel like.
Coach, these rival games can get into the mental. How do you kind of keep them balanced when they're going up against teams like this who, over the years, you know, had games that you don't want to talk about, or, you know, friends and enemies on the same field as well?
Just kind of this past week, I mean, we didn't have any games, so we had practice every single day. Just preaching, you know, practice how you play. Just go out there, effort, you know, try as hard as you can. And if you do that, I mean, good things will happen. Sigourney's a great baseball team, but I think we are too, so it'll be a good game.
I've learned not to say where I'm going to be on certain days because with every second of the clock, decisions change. That's how you split timelines in the multiverse and all that, but that's a whole other conversation that we can't go down right now because I talk too much. So we'll get one more for each of you guys, and we'll get you out of here, and it's going to be a fun one. All right, so I like to call this Would You Rather.
We do a fair share of that.
They love this game.
Well, they're all baseball related. We're good. All right. Would you rather hit a 365 over the fence or in the park home run?
Over the fence.
Yeah?
All day. Yeah, I don't have to run as hard.
Sounds like you need some more conditioning. All right. Would you rather diving out at home as a catcher, making the tag, or a late pickoff at second?
Definitely a late pickoff at second. It's a great feeling.
It's fair. I've seen some good ones over the week. I've seen some really good stuff over the week, actually. It's one of my favorite seasons, to be honest, is the summer. And baseball, respectfully, not my favorite sport. But in the summer here in Iowa, you guys have definitely changed my thought process on that. I'm going to be looking for that. I'm not forcing you, but if I'm there on Monday, I'm looking for it. Right. I want to see that. I want to see that arm.
Try to help you out.
3 homers in a game or hit for the cycle?
Hit for the cycle.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer. 3 homers are fun, but I mean, you helped everybody hit for the cycle. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
Brennan did hit a home run over the fence here not too long ago.
Did you get it on video?
Heck no. Steve Shetler was on the wrong field.
Yeah, from the softball game. We did get to see it, but we didn't get it on video.
You know, though, it's funny you mentioned about seeing both games because when I was over there at Keota, I tried to get both games, and I want to say you guys are playing. I think you guys are playing Sigourney. It might have been. It was Sigourney because the girls ended up having that seventh inning homer and everything. You guys would not give me a run, and I was there for like 4 innings. And I was like, all right, I got to get some of the softball game. I go over to the softball game, and it's the 6th inning, and you guys just start popping off. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, my camera needs some love, too. And so I watched some of the innings, like, all right, I'll go back over to the boys' game, and I'll catch something while the girls are still, like, tied and everything. Keep my eye on it. Went dead. Neither team could score. And I was like, this is just my luck. So, all right, Coach, last one. 3 road games or beating 2 rivals at home?
The 2 rivals at home would probably be my choice, yeah.
Okay. 5 road games.
Still the 2. 5. I don't know. Probably 2 home games.
Yeah.
2 rivals.
I realized the 3 number wasn't big enough. I had to make it really weigh something. I get it because it's a numbers game, but those rival wins feel good. Yeah. I like it. All right, well, I did it. Hey, I didn't get to 25. That means we're doing well.
We might, because I still got some questions.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. We got to have a better meeting in the morning. Shetler, take it away.
Chase, you're graduated, right?
That is correct.
And what are your plans?
I'm going to go to Coe College and play some basketball.
All right. Bryson, what grade are you in? Did you just graduate?
No, I'm a junior.
Okay, both of you guys are juniors. All right. So I wasn't also going to say, now, AJ, you got 3 of Keota's best athletes here. Chase has been on for Athlete of the Week. He's been Player of the Game numerous times in my coverage. Bryson was just up for Male Athlete of the Week this week for his baseball. Brennan's been on for numerous times, especially for golf. Heck of a golfer right back here. So
know the name.
And Brennan has also done play-by-play here on Steve Shetler Media, covering some Keota girls basketball. So you got very talented guys here with you.
So the only one that I'm not familiar with, is Bryson. I've seen Chase play basketball a few different times. I know the name from golf, and I feel like I've seen you around like Sigourney's Field for some reason. Could be wrong. You might have a twin out there you might want to go shut down respectfully, not in any way that'll get you in trouble. But you didn't tell me how much Keota royalty we were going to have on, so it's nice to be in the presence, gentlemen. And
we'll be doing we've done 1 baseball and 1 softball game for Keota. We're going to be doing a total of 6 for three for each baseball and softball. So we got more baseball and softball coverage coming up for Keota here in the next few weeks.
And they'll be on KTVO in a couple of days, hopefully. Okay. We'll see.
Getting plenty of press.
Yeah.
Plenty of coverage.
We're around. Awesome. Well, what are you saying? Hug for the boys? Let's do it, gentlemen. Let's do it, gentlemen.
I didn't know we were actually doing this. This is weird.
Love this show, guys. Appreciate y'all being on, man. Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
After that, we need to take a break and take a shower. We'll be back after this. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Find your Iowa dream home with AE Realty in Montezuma. With unparalleled industry knowledge and local expertise, AE Realty is the Montezuma real estate expert you've been looking for. Whether you're buying or selling, AE Realty can help you get the best deal. You can find AE Realty at 321 East Main Street in Montezuma. Call 641-623-2639 or go to aerealtyinc.com.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, we are coming back here live to Barnwired in downtown Sigourney for the sports section. We talk all sports. We just had Keota baseball on. We're hanging out here with AJ Johnson from KTVO, and now we've got Sigourney Keota trap shooting in, something a little bit different for AJ. AJ, have you ever interviewed a trap shooting team?
Funny story. My second story as a reporter here in Southeast Iowa was on trap shooting.
Nice.
The Ottumwa trap shooting team. So in Ottumwa they have Isaac. I don't remember the second part of it. The Isaac Walton League. And a lot of the teams come up there and have their competition. So Ottumwa and Cardinal. And I think the time I went, there was like 13, 14 different teams in competition. So I got introduced to trap shooting pretty early. And then, they changed over their entire, coaching staff and everything, and then went back out there, and it was just very different. And that was the end of trap shooting on my behalf. But, so I've been out seeing a couple. I got some good friends whose kids shoot at Cardinal, and one kid's just lights out. No names because he's minor. So we'll just leave that at that. But, yeah, I know a little bit. But I don't know enough, and my whole thought process here actually was going to have y'all teach me and maybe some people who are interested out there a little bit more about trap. So hopefully my questions will get that done. But first, for the people out there, because clearly I obviously remember all of your names, we'll go left to right and then left to right. Let them know your name and your year in school.
I'm Gavin Cawley, and I'm a senior.
America Club, and I'm a sophomore.
Dustin Bensmiller, head coach.
Lane Beneman, senior.
We need to discuss that one.
Graham Mitchell, sophomore. Gabe Thompson, sophomore.
All right. Nah, Gabe, keep that microphone. Yeah, you thought you were going to get away. I was ready for this. I knew about it. All right. So you're going to get the easy question, I think. Maybe, possible. We'll see. I'm brand new, right? I don't know anything. How would you explain to me what trap shooting is?
Well, just stand out there with your teammates, and there's a big concrete box out there, and there's a speaker, and you yell pull, and it throws a clay, and you shoot it, or try to.
So trap shooting is actually a shooting sport. I get it now. How'd you first get into trap?
Oh, I had some friends my 8th grade year that were trying to talk me into going out next year, and then when that came around, they just kind of drug me up, and I ended up joining, and here we are today.
What, were they right? Was it as fun as they told you it was going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Graham? Did I get it right?
Yep.
2 for 2 in this round. Steve, I might go 100% today. Y'all heard it. It's on camera. It's recorded. Just want everybody to know that's how it went down. What's been your favorite part of being with trap shooting?
Probably just like our team. Everybody gets along, makes it fun. Like that. Yeah, that's it.
How was the season for you?
I was doing good at the start of the year, and then towards the end, I'm not really doing the best. So, kind of got to figure things out. But
so I'm new, right? And I don't know how everything works. So like, when you go and you get to competition, how do they go about the scoring?
they just keep track of how many you hit and then how many you miss, and then add them up at the end, and then that's your score.
What's the best score?
50 out of 50.
You ever hit a 50?
Nope.
No. What's your personal best?
48.
I mean, yo, that's pretty awesome. That's top tier. I would hit 4 or 8. So, all right, hold on. I had it. Hold on. Wait. I can see it. I'm gonna be wrong, and I can see it. It's not Liam. It's nowhere near Liam. Wait, I thought it was Lane. Dude, I had like Bell and I was like, it's not Gabe. We talked to Gabe already. I knocked on wood and everything, and I still Lane. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and give a secret away too. So I'm a reporter, so I do research, And when he told me trap shooting was coming on, I was like, well, let me go find out everything I can about the season you guys had. But because you're a club sport, Bound doesn't do the best of keeping up with everything. So I went to the Sigourney Community Facebook page, and I searched trap shooting because I figured they'd have some results or, some pictures with you guys with your awards. But they don't. They have the senior photos and what you participated in. And Lane here, if I'm not mistaken, was a part of FFA and trap shooting. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I knew his name. It eluded me. So, all right. It's okay. It wouldn't be right if I didn't miss one. Lane, how was your season here with the Sigourney trap shooting?
Well, it's been up and down. Depends on the day, I guess, on how I shoot.
What are some of the biggest factors that can kind of affect your shooting, I guess?
Mindset.
Ooh, I'm going to need you to dive deeper on that. It's a good one because I was going to get there, but that's a good one. How so? Like, what when it comes to the mental fortitude of trap shooting, what are the things that you need to kind of have in your head ready to go?
Not be on the line messing around. Try to focus on the clay.
I'll tell you, this one's very important because you're using a gun. When you're on the line, don't be up there messing around. Things can go bad very quickly. What about like Mother Nature? How does she play a factor in this?
Well, if it's really rainy, you can't really shoot very well.
I beg to differ. Not that I know. But I one of the days that I went out for the trap shooting was a rainy day. I know they ended up having to break, but they didn't until it got to a certain point.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were out there. They were sniping. I was impressed. Have you shot in the rain often?
A little bit.
Yeah. How much how different does it get? When your eyes are seeing how much does it change for you?
Well, with your glasses, you have to be able to wipe them off a lot.
That's why I don't get to cover swimming. As soon as I get into the pool, my camera lens fogs up and nothing's there. I don't understand how they get it done in the Olympics. It really upsets me, actually. I feel like my swimmers don't get enough coverage because I have not a great camera. But that's neither here nor there. All right, I'll leave you alone now. You're like, come on, dude, move on. All right, I'm back on track. Gavin. I got this, Steve. All right, Gavin, how long you been shooting?
Since I was in 6th grade.
6th grade. All with Sigourney?
No, South Dakota.
Oh, South Dakota. Okay. I almost moved to South Dakota.
Really?
It's too far for me. Iowa was about as far as I can get. I'm from Florida. So
Oh.
like, it's crazy that I'm even here. But
Yeah.
when the first job was like Dakota, I was like, no. I learned my lesson, though. So what got you into trap shooting?
I've always had a love for the outdoors. I love hunting, being outdoors, shooting guns. So when I heard that there's a sport where I can just go and shoot guns, I was like, I'm in.
You shoot any other like bow and arrow or anything like that? Or
Yeah, I bow hunt, and I love just hunting, so rifle, bows, everything.
What's the biggest competition you've been in for trap shooting?
I feel like the biggest competition is just always state.
Yeah.
That's always because there's so much more you shoot. There's a lot more people, so it's a lot harder to get up there.
We were talking about archery during the break, and I remember walking into the state archery up in Des Moines and seeing the shoot line and how long it was. And the first thing someone said to me when I mentioned it was, that compares nothing to the shoot line at state. What's it like walking up to the line at state and seeing the amount of competition?
It's kind of cool to see because I don't know how long it is, but it's like long. There's all these vendors like selling trap shooting guns, like trap shooting stuff, and you can probably walk for, I don't know, at least 15 minutes in just a straight line, just looking at all these things, like watching everyone shoot. It's kind of neat.
I think we have a couple people going to state in Ottumwa, maybe nationals, and nationals is in Ohio, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll make that one, but if someone were interested in getting into trap shooting, how would you tell them to go about getting started?
I mean, just find your trap team, talk to a coach, tell them you're interested. There ain't much to it. Pretty much every small town family member have all the stuff you need for it. Just your grandpa's old shotgun, your just safety glasses, headphones. That's all you really need to really get started in it.
You listen to music while you're shooting?
No.
I tried so hard to not. But
I wish.
I warned. I said sometimes the brain is slower than the quips. But I don't know. I mean, not in competition, but I feel like I'm just out there by myself and relaxing. Like that's when you really get locked in, right? You zone up. Okay. Erica, I'm proud. I did well today, guys. I'm sorry, Lane. I could have been better, man. I could have been better. Erica, how long have you been part of trap shooting?
I've been in trap shooting since my freshman year.
Nice. Now, like, is that when you started? Or is that when you got on the team?
That's when I got on the team.
So 2 years now.
Yes.
How you liking it?
I'm loving it.
Yeah? What was the thing that drew you to trap shooting?
I really love like shooting guns. I find a lot of enjoyment in it, and if it wasn't for my parents, I never would have thought about trap shooting. So I'm really happy.
What was your season like?
Started out a little bit rough, and then I got a little bit better after that. Started shooting pretty good, and then kind of dropped a little bit at the end.
Well, so I've heard a lot of up and down from the beginning of season to the mid-season back end. So, like a lot of sports you hear, you start low, and then by the end, and obviously in this you're probably still better than you were day one, of course, but what do you think happens at that back half of the season that's coming back to earth, if you will, I guess?
I think like with the beginning of the season, you're just starting to kind of get back into it, and then middle of it, you're like, okay, this is good, like I'm shooting my best, and then I think at the end you kind of start getting a little bit tired, and there's so much stuff, so you just kind of decline a little bit. But
what's your high score right now? Your
my
best mark?
highest score is 45.
Okay, all right. Okay. I want to get out there and shoot a little bit. I have this issue where I'm just like way too busy, and it breaks my heart because I feel like halfway that's an excuse, but also like if you knew how true that was. When you are like, how do you use the time of like being out on the line and this is kind of a deeper question. Like, how do you use that time for yourself? If that makes sense.
Well, when I'm on the line, I kind of just look back on some things that really calm me. And it kind of, if you look back on the good stuff and all that and rethink some things that you've done in your life, it really calms you. And
then lastly for you, if somebody were interested in getting into trap shooting, why would you tell them it's a good idea?
well, I tell them it's a good idea because trap shooting is fun. Like, you get to sit there, shoot a gun, if that's what you're interested in. And if you're kind of a busy person and you're up on that line, it gives you a sense of calmness and peace for a little bit. And, like, if you have amazing coaches like ours, they'll let you play, like, shooting games while at practice, and it's a lot of fun.
Y'all play Angry Birds? Dang it! It's probably good. Probably shouldn't be out there shooting birds. All right, Coach. Appreciate your patience. Senior class, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Coach, I'll tell you. So for me, when I came up here, it didn't like surprise me, you know. But at the same time, it's this thought of just a group of kids as young as 11 to 18, just out there with guns, and it's a sport. How do you get parents to just kind of wrap their heads around that and be okay with that concept?
So to start the whole process, there's three of us coaches. We got Alan Weber and Ryan Martin. We all three work together. We all had to go take classes to be a coach, and I think just being comfortable around the parents, explaining to them, you know, what goes on and how we do safety. And we have a pre-meeting every year at the beginning of the school year to get what kids are interested in it, and then we have a parents meeting and we go through all the rules and expectations and everything, just kind of being stern about it. That way the parents know, hey, they're going to take it serious. So and I can't complain about any one of our kids. They are an amazing group of kids. They take it very serious about gun safety. Our seniors, you know, look after the young people, and that's a big thing. So
this past season, you know, what was the growth like that you've watched from, you know, I guess specifically this group here as you've seen them?
The growth is really good. The nice thing is, like I said, you know, I'll use Erica as an example. You know, she'll have a rough day, but then again, we could sit there and talk to her. Teammates will talk to her and be like, hey, just relax, you know, and she'll be shooting. She'll look back, and Alan will look at her and be like, just take a deep breath, or I'll look at her, Ryan will look at her, or even Gavin and all of us will look at her and just be like, relax. And that makes a world of difference. The biggest thing is, you know, just staying relaxed. And we give her a hard time, or I do. Writing our names in the book, I messed up one day and I just wrote Eric. So now I call her Eric just to calm her down through the day. So
does that help you shoot better when you're Eric? Is that like your alternative of your personality?
If I'm having like a bad day and I'll just look back, and if I'm having a bad day and I look back and he calls me Eric, I'll just put a smile on my face and it will calm me from all that.
It's fun. That's fun. I always like to lock into somebody else. Like, I'm not really AJ when I'm up here doing this hosting, because I need some more confidence, so I go by Mario in my head. But anyways, I got two more for you, Coach, and then we'll get you guys out of here. You know, I'm new. You know, I don't know much about trap shooting, but from one thing I can tell, individuality kind of plays a factor, because everyone's up there trying to hit their best mark and their high score and move on and move forward individually. How do you turn that into a team aspect and a team mindset?
You know, so I watch a lot of videos about trap shooting and everything, and the biggest thing that I've always said is forget about the past, look at the future. And so don't worry about the one that you missed, concentrate on the one that's coming. and our guys are really good about doing that. We practice twice a week. We start off shooting 50 rounds a day, and then as we get closer to state, we shoot 100 rounds a day. So every day is improvement with them. So
I didn't lie, but I forgot because I was sneak one more question in before the last one I had for you. Where does the season go from where we are today? What's next on the plate, and who are we looking at to be a part of?
So we got one more week of practice, and then this coming Saturday we head up to Cedar Falls to go to State Trap, and we take the whole team up. It's a good experience for them. State Trap, there's 36 trap houses. Man, there's, I don't know how many kids are up there, but a lot of kids.
I can imagine.
It's a heck of an experience, and it's fun. So
I'm gonna have to look into that.
They'll compete against 2,000 in their own class.
2,000 in their own class. So like you mean like class 1A, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Senior division.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Seniors.
Okay.
Yep.
2,000. There you go. That tells you about that mile-long state trap line.
Yeah.
Okay. I might again, I don't say where I'm going to go on certain days, but I might have to put that on my radar, see what I can do next weekend, because I got into this job for the experiences as well, and that absolutely sounds like it would be one. So, Coach, the last one I had for you, sports has always been fun. As kids growing up, we played it because it was fun, but the adults always knew that there was a little bit more to it than just having fun. And I feel like in the sport of trap shooting, the responsibility that comes with it has a whole other level to it. So on top of letting them have fun, what are those lessons, you try to bring along with trap shooting that they get to take on and use going on in life?
A lot of lessons is leadership, and then, as far as what we do on the backside of it, we will do one-on-ones with all these kids. Oh man, there's so much that we've done with them, and leaderships and lessons and stuff is concentration. I don't know, I guess.
Yeah.
There's just a lot.
Yeah, I get you. The fact that there's so much, that means that there's a lot of focus on what else could be done. So that's impressive. I'm excited. Cool. Well, my 22 minutes was spot on, and I left time for you.
I'll give you another minute or two.
No,
Let's go to Erica. Erica, being a girl, are there many girls in trap shooting in high school?
Currently at Sigourney, I am the only girl on the team, but as far as I have seen from other trap teams, there are a lot of girls.
Okay, great. So it's not just you out there.
No.
And would you encourage more girls to get involved?
I would encourage more girls to get involved. It's an amazing sport.
Got to recruit those girls.
I've been trying.
Take
Tell 'em
over.
it's fun.
Take over the trap team.
Yeah.
Do we have? I can't remember. Girls all walk out as the next
There you
year's
go.
trap team. And everyone's like, "Oh man."
I can't remember. Do we have any seniors? Gavin, are you a senior?
I'm a senior.
Are you, Lane? All right. So what are your guys' future plans?
My plan is to go to Minnesota West Community and Technical College, become a power lineman.
Cool. Lane, what you got?
Plan on just working, then probably go down to the Missouri Welding Institute eventually.
Cool. Good money there. Gavin, you were just on for soccer, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I thought I recognized you. Had you been on for anything else before?
No, I've been offered, but I just never felt like I wanted to. I felt a little nervous or whatever, but I was like, senior year, I might as well.
Now you're used to it.
Yeah.
And then, Dustin, I'm going to go back to you for one last question. Ammunition, guns, it's not cheap. How do you take, outside resources? Can people donate to help with the cost of ammunition and stuff like that?
Yeah, so every year we do a fundraiser. We get a bunch of sponsors throughout the town, and then we sell tickets every year. This year we did an amazing job. The kids did a really good job. I think Gavin, he sold, I don't know how many tickets it was, way over $1,000, 1,000
Nice.
tickets. But yeah, it's expensive sport. We raise our own money. We are through the school, as far as it's a school sport, but yet we're kind of our own deal. It takes roughly about $1,000 a kid to shoot for the whole year. If you'd like to sponsor us or come out and help us, get a hold of one of our coaches and we'll sure talk to you about it.
Very cool. And I like your T-shirts, too. Those are cool-looking T-shirts.
Yeah. Schroeder Graphic made them for us.
There you go. He makes everything.
He does.
He makes everything for everybody.
I would love some T-shirts.
All right. Well, Sigourney Keota trap shooting. We've got you tagged in the video here and on the picture that I posted. So follow along on their page and see what they're up to. And good luck with the upcoming competition.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being on. Thanks for putting up with me. I know it's not everyone's first want on a Saturday morning. So
always appreciate our guests getting up early on a Saturday. Let's go ahead and take another break. AJ and I will come back. We'll wrap it up and talk about this week's athletes and team of the week right after this.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Sweet wines from Tassel Ridge Winery are a great way to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Red, white, and blue taste like grape jelly in a glass. Rocket's Glare Rosé has distinctive cherry notes with a nice green apple finish. And Star Spangled White is a sweet white wine with distinctive pineapple notes. Chill these wines down and enjoy July 4th fireworks. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our 300 retailers located all over Iowa.
Hey, we're coming back here to Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney for one last segment for the sports section. Stop in here to Barn Wired throughout the day today for some, they serve breakfast 24 hours a day. Well, not 24 hours a day because they're not open 24 hours a day. But they serve breakfast whenever they're open. Coffee, obviously, all the time. You can do some shopping as well. Hanging out here with AJ Johnson from KTVO. AJ, we're going to wrap it up here momentarily. First, let's take a look at our athletes and team of the Week as voted on Steve Shetler Media Facebook, the weekly polls. Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic's Male Athlete of the Week is Matthew Blom from Cardinal Baseball.
Blommy.
I think, is it Blom?
Pretty sure.
Blommy?
Pretty
Okay,
sure.
all right. I wasn't quite sure. So
Watch everyone's like, AJ, you're not right. But I swear that's what they say, and I
Could
feel
be.
I remember.
So however you pronounce his last name, he is our male.
I'll double
athlete
down and ask him next
of the
time I
week.
see him.
All right. We need to have that team on here on the sports section.
Gotcha.
Our Kelly Style State Farm Insurance Female Athlete of the Week, Brindle Jack from HLV-TC Softball. Congratulations to Brindle. And then let's go back to Cardinal for our Emma Ratliff American Family Insurance Team of the Week, which is Cardinal Softball. So they're off to a hot start, I saw.
Yeah.
Boy, their pitcher, I think, is putting up amazing numbers. Is that McLean Hickenbottom?
Hickenbottom. Yeah, so I was at Cardinal a week ago to watch the boys play Knoxville. The girls' game started an hour later, so I didn't get to watch. They also are under new head coach. She was the assistant coach last year, but Dustin stepped down, took his time away, and so to insert her, keep the culture, and the girls who've gone through success, falling off and coming back, it's a good story. So I definitely need to get out there and see what they've been putting on the field. Not surprised they're doing well again, though. They've always had the good roots of that team. A couple years ago, Brinley Ostenreider.
That's a tricky name.
It's Austin. It's not Ryder. That's why I was like, that's off. But she was a big part of their team, and Emma Becker and a couple of those girls. They had really good roots. So that year off made sense when they lost a lot of senior leadership. But now, they've been through it all, and I bet we got some really good teams in the Southeast Iowa area this year. So I'm hoping we can take over Fort Dodge this year.
Heck yeah. We need to have as many of those teams on our show. If you're a coach or an athlete or somebody in the school districts watching this, we want your teams on here in Southeast Iowa. So send them our way. We've, obviously AJ and I do our fair share of contacting people, but
contact us.
If you want to be on the show, we'd love to have you.
It may be early that you have to get up, but I promise when you're here, you'll be wide awake.
And the millions and millions of people that tune in for this makes it worth it. AJ, you're coming to us from KTVO. Maybe reintroduce yourself to our audience if they don't remember you from last year.
It's cool to be back after a year doing this with you, Steve. AJ Johnson, myself, is me.
Thank you for clarifying.
KTVO Sports is my purview. At this point now, we're technically Tri-State trusted on the ABC side. So about December of 2024, we took over Quincy, Illinois' KHQA station. So now we also cover Quincy, Illinois, that area, Western Illinois University. On the Iowa side, they brought into ourselves Keokuk, Fort Madison, Central Lee, and Holy Trinity Catholic. So now I got to add that onto my plate. And then I've got my guy Kalen. He's in Missouri, and I am the Southeast Iowa reporter. So I cover basically Albia to Mount Pleasant to Centerville to Sigourney, Keota, and a few others.
Over to EBF and Oski.
EBF, Oski. I mean, I got about 19 schools at this point. A couple other schools that intertwine just by playing some of our schools, like the Pella Christians. When they're doing big things or they're around, I'll show them some love as well. And I came from Florida back in early 2024, and Southeast Iowa has been nothing but fantastic to me. It's been definitely an easy home away from home. I don't know if I told you this, actually. I extended, so, I'll be here at least through next summer as well.
Oh, nice.
So we got some good seasons.
You signed the paperwork, huh?
I did. I said, you know what? Well, the big thing for me was Ottumwa's a small area when it comes to you thinking about, like, all the other news markets there could be, right?
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of the times these sports reporters will show up, they'll sign their 1.5 year, 2 year contract, and then hightail it out of here. And I don't want to do that. Like, let's get some consistency in your reporting in here. People actually know the kids and know the community. Stick around a little bit. So I'm not saying I'll be here forever, but I'll be here longer than most people think.
I'm going to sell you Steve Shetler Media when I'm done here in like 10 years, and you can have AJ Johnson Media here in Southeast Iowa.
I mean, I can come back. It'll give me a straight shot through.
Now, well, we've had a working relationship now for about a year, and appreciate what you do for us. And it's always good seeing you out and about at different sporting events, when you're doing your thing and I'm doing mine.
Yeah,
so good to have those relationships and connections.
And I'm going to get with you on some of my off days before dart season, and maybe I'll come do some play-by-play or color commentary with you. We'll probably end up at the Iowa City Peak and Kyoto game again.
Unfortunately, I don't get to do that this year.
No.
I think that's next Saturday.
If it's that soon, we're in trouble.
Yeah, because I've got
Yeah, you switch schools year to year, huh?
Well, I do Pekin. I'm doing Pekin again. It's select games. I don't do every single one of them.
Okay.
So, I think if that's next Saturday, because next Saturday, I was telling you during the commercial break, I'm putting on a concert on the Square in Sigourney celebrating the 1-year anniversary of my online radio station, Skunk River Radio.
Yeah.
So we're doing that next Saturday. So I know Pekin is playing in Iowa City again this summer. I think Kyoto is playing somewhere, Mount Mercy.
I thought they were doing a triangular this year.
They
but
might
maybe,
be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. So
too much going on.
So I'll tell you this. Too. Like this year, the high school schedules changed. They took some stuff from spring, moving to fall, and backed up some spring starts. And that really, where state track overlapped with soccer, which overlapped with the start of baseball, softball, it's put me behind as well. I'm just getting to my scheduling and stuff like that for the summer, which it's almost before we know it, we're going to state. So I gotta nail some stuff down here. So forgive us. I swear, me and Steve do know our stuff. The athletic associations, they threw some wrenches.
What do you got going on today, AJ?
Well, this to me marks the real start of the summer season. It's the first tournament at Lacey Sports Complex in Oskaloosa, so I'm headed down for some softball. We got about 9 teams there. Albia, Centerville, EBF, North Mahaska, I think, is there. I'm wrong on that. No, I think they are there. Twin Cedars, Boone, Pella. With 9 teams going at Sports Complex, so I'll go down there, catch a couple games. Should be from about 9 o'clock is start time, so I'll be a little late. And I think the final games are at about 1:15, if I'm not mistaken, from what the schedule looked like. So it's a good time. You get to see a lot of softball. There's food trucks out. So, if you're in the Oski area and you're looking for something to do today after your citywide garage sales, go check out some softball.
Exactly.
And then we got some good stories coming up for KTVO. We got Student Athlete of the Month tomorrow that I actually did this story. Shows a very deserving student from Van Buren County who had himself a heck of a final month of his high school career. Did you hear about what the Van Buren boys track did at state, Steve?
I think I saw a little bit. They're a little bit out of my radar on what we cover here, but I saw they had good stuff.
4 for 4 when it comes to state titles. They had 5 athletes competing for the boys team, 4 gold medals, and a second-place overall finish. They were out of first place by 3 points.
That's crazy.
The student athlete's going to be Lincoln Bainbridge, and I chose him at the beginning of May because I had a feeling something was going to happen at state, and he walked into state, never won a state title, and 4 for 4.
Came out with a bunch of medals.
Respectfully to the other boys on the relay team, they all did their part. They were all fantastic, but Lincoln Bainbridge absolutely led these boys and led that team and did it for his community, and they all deserve all the love they've gotten over the last month, and it's been a lot. But so we've done a couple stories on them, and I'm going to finish it off with giving him Student Athlete of the Month honors for KTVO. So it's a good story to check out on Sunday if you're looking for something to watch.
Okay. Of course, we've got AJ tagged in this video for his page. Make sure you follow him and wherever he goes on his travels. But AJ, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
We'll have a good show next week. I know we've already got Pekin baseball confirmed.
Yeah. I got some people in the works. I'm just waiting on some absolutelys. And, you got to tune back in to find out who else is coming. Or, wait for Steve's graphic on
there you go.
Friday.
On Friday night. When we finally know for sure. All right, we're out of here. Thanks to Barn Wired for being our host. Stop in here today, and we'll see you next week here on the Sports Section.